Hi, I'm Johnny Mockney. I'm a teacher during the day. That's my day job. I teach high school seniors. They're 8 years younger than me. It's weird being so close in age to your kids because they know your weaknesses, you know? Like, I had a kid show up 10 minutes late for class, and before I could say anything, he was like, Mockney, mark me tardy if you're gay. I was like, fuck! I was like, you and this one, kiddo. And they get involved in your personal life, too. Like, a bunch of my kids found out that I had this breakup because the picture of my girlfriend disappeared from my desk. So they're all like, Mockney, what happened to your girlfriend? Don't worry, Mockney, we'll find you a new girl. We'll hook you up with someone. I was like, guys, that's what parent-teacher conferences are for. I'm gonna fuck all your moms. I've been clocking this class since day one. I know who doesn't have a dad. I'm well aware. I know who doesn't have a dad, and I know who has two cool moms. So that's my time. Thank you.
I believe the best superpower is the ability to freeze time because you're in control. You got to remember, they don't want you to have superpowers. They, the Jews, do not want you to have... But when you freeze time, you're in control. And the perks are motherfucking sweet. Everyone here would do the same thing immediately. We're going to the bank. We'd all do it. Come on, you'd go to the bank. You'd see the teller. You'd wait for her to open up the vault. Freeze time. And then...
Holy shit.
And then you'd leave the bank.
Oh.
And if you're a girl, you can look through his phone, whatever the fuck you guys want to do. I don't give a fuck. Thank you guys so much.
One thing that I've discovered about doing comedy is that I don't fit in. I don't fit into the comedy scene in Houston, where I'm from. I don't fit in with all these other comedians. Mainly because, like, they all grew up class clowns, or they're molested. The lucky ones were both. And I feel like at 37 years old, I'm too old for either of those things to happen for me. At least without it being my fault. Like, if I get molested at 37 years old, that's on me. That's my bad. What was I wearing? It's been kind of a tough year. They took away Pornhub in Texas. Got so bad this morning I had to jack off using my imagination. Turns out, I'm pretty fucking gay, dude. I had no idea. How am I supposed to tell my mom that I'm a Democrat now? I'm not going to be one without the other. Thank you.
I like watching murder shows. You know, like true crime, forensic files, stuff like that. But I noticed recently that whenever they do the reenactments, the actors are always way better looking than the real victims. So I'm always all sad, like, oh man, I can't believe they murdered that beautiful lady. But then I see the real victim, and I'm like, man. It's all good. I'm dating, and dating's hard. The other day I saw this gorgeous woman sitting at a bar. I walked up to her and said, "You're stunning. You must work out all the time." She said, "No, and I'm a mom." I said, "Wow, you don't even look like you had kids." She said, "If I told you that this body gave birth to 5 children, what would you say?" So I said goodbye. Thank you, I'm Bill Williams.
All right. My husband's Muslim, and when we got married, we had to do the Islamic wedding ritual. For those of you who do not know, the Islamic wedding ritual is called the nikah. I will spell it for you. It is N as in Nancy, I, K as in kangaroo, A, H as in Harold, the Nika. Problem is, I had not seen that word written down before I heard that shit out loud. Picture it. On my wedding day, I'm standing there in my dress. I'm looking at my husband, so in love. The guy walks in. He's like, we are gathered here today to celebrate this blessed Nika. He kept going. In the eyes of Allah, all Nikas are beautiful and wonderful. And this Nika today is special. And I was just like, what the fuck did this nigga say? What did this nigga say? Thanks for the compliments, dude, but you can call me Candace.
So I on a rape whistle, because I like to blast off a little tune before I get started. I went hitchhiking recently, and all my friends and family said stupid-ass shit to me. They're like, what if you get raped or kidnapped? Y'all see me, right? If somebody raped or kidnapped me, that motherfucker earned it. Do you know how hard it is for guys to fuck me with my consent? I have to spread my legs as far as I can, send them down there with a Call of Duty headset and give them directions. You're gonna go 6 clicks to the north. You're gonna go through the main tunnel. The 2 smaller tunnels on either side are dead ends. And at the end of the night, they still jizz on my thigh, and at that point, I just want them to go home. So I'm like, good job, soldier. You did your country proud.
Hell yeah. I just had a daughter 10 months ago, which is a dope experience. She's so precious and small. I'm looking at life through a different lens now. I got to protect her. You know, like I just rewatched the movie Taken for the first time as a girl dad. It's crazy because I'm looking at Liam Neeson. He was given a 36-hour window to save her life. And in 36 hours, he flew to Europe, killed 40 dudes, and brought his daughter the fuck home. And I'm like, that's how you operate. If your daughter kidnapped, you get your ass up and you go get her. I can't do it, but you should try if you got the ability, right? There's too many things that'll stop me from being that dad. The first thing that'll stop me was he bought a flight to Europe the same day. The same day, my nigga, to Europe? All the way. No layover? That's crazy, right? Plus, I don't have a passport. Okay, so now I'm 4 weeks behind the 36-hour deadline trying to set up a payment arrangement with the killer to see if I could cash out him $200 to put my daughter at the back of the line. It don't work like that. It'll be a different movie if I was in it. It'll be called Gone Forever. You're not going to... Yeah, that's my time. I'm Jay Legend.
Wow. A teenager told me I look like a school shooter the other day that shoots insulin instead of bullets. He was like, your least favorite part of a school shooting would be missing lunch. It better not be pizza day, dude. I swear to God. I feel like the only way I can personally relate to Rosa Parks is when I'm walking through the center of an airplane and everyone's staring at me like, that motherfucker better not sit next to me, dude. He better taking his ass to the front of the plane where the big fellas belong. No, I get it though. Like I saw a dude fatter than me walking through the airport and I was like, that motherfucker better not get on my plane, dude. It was a mirror. That's
Mason Bird.
A little about me. Obviously, I'm a big fan of The Little Mermaid. Yeah. Not so much Ariel. I like that Ursula. Yeah, I like that big bitch. She got ride or die bottom bitch energy. That's the kind of chick you can start an insurance fire with. And she's got 8 legs. That's 4 pussies. I know math. She's got them big old squid tits. Big old sack of mud titties, we call them back home. Kind of tit you can smack one tit and it'll roll out. Come back like the tide. Them big old sheet cake lunch lady jugs. Kind of titties got the brown stain on the bottom from dipping in the manwich juice. I like a bitch so big her titties start in the middle of her back. Come swooping.
Well, I'm 60 years of age and my high school belt still fits around my neck. I try to stay in shape, just like the teenage girl next door. She's one of those teenage girls who likes to go jogging at 5 a.m. in the morning. Well, 5:22 this morning. Whenever she goes jogging, I like to drive slowly behind her with my headlights off. You know, just to make sure she's safe. Well, you have to. There's some fucking weirdos out there in the morning. I've been reading this Diana book, and I find it difficult to comprehend. It's been over 30 years, well, almost 30 years, since the world tragically lost what I believe, anyway, to be the most beautiful Mercedes-Benz ever made. Thank you. My name's Sir Winston Pickles. You've been wonderful.